What up, folks? Welcome back to Ultrazilla Toys, and today I proudly have a review of the Soul of Chogokin GX-71 Golion, better known here in the States as Voltron. This is the classic Voltron, once again done by Bandai. Boy, oh boy, has it been forever since they've touched this property, or could touch this property, and I'm so happy to have this. Voltron to me is my favorite super robot, just one of my all-time favorite like cartoon shows. I mean, growing up, he was like hand in hand with Godzilla for me. So this is tops. To be able to at this stage of my life to get this high quality toy, collector's toy of Voltron in the Soul of Chogokin line, which is such a fantastic line of like super robots. And oh man, it just, for them to do this, it's a dream come true, honestly. Just looking at these guys right now, I'm really giddy. The first thing I want to like just take off here is these little nameplates. Here you have the Golion logo and the Voltron logo, both fantastically done, you know, so awesome. These will go on the display stand that comes with it for the weapons. It's like a weapons stand. So very cool, really nice gold chrome. Look at the shine on that. Beautiful. Very well done. Love it. Now, the display stand I was talking about, we're just gonna get a few of these things out of the way here, because to me, it's not really the start of the show. Like, here is the display stand. It's done in like a blue, like a light bluish, kind of like a gray, steel, gray, blue, like that type of color. You got to put it all together. I am not putting this together here, or at all. At least right now, I have no room in my collection for this, and you know, this will be going back in the box. But it looks pretty good. And that's the back. And once it's done, all the weapons will stack inside. And it does come with a fair amount of stuff, which is great, because not only is, you know, the Voltron piece like an amazing piece, but you really want to have, you know, you want to get your money's worth. This is really a pricey piece. U.S. retailers are selling it for $300, and you know, the import sites are going, you know, anywhere between $250 and $300. So it's pricey. You want to have as much as possible for the price, I think. And you do get it. You do get it in spades. You know, like, there's a lot that comes with this. So here's another tray, and this tray is open because I have taken some stuff out that I do want to show. But like, there's a lot of stuff here, like, and they're all done in that same kind of. Actually, the weapons are a little more metallic than the stand, as you can see, and these all go with the lions. All of these weapons here, they're, you know, various different things that you could do with them, which is cool. But I'm gonna say, for me personally, I'm not treating this as like a normal toy that I'm gonna want to like play around with. No way. This is like high quality piece of art that like I just want on display, and I just want to look at it, you know, for a while. You know, once I have him to mind, I'm good. I'm gonna be good with that. That's awesome. This is not something to mess around with and possibly break. So there you go. It comes with a lot of little different things. They all like clip onto the lions in different spots on the sides of them. Now the other thing in this tray that I want to look at is this extra Voltron face, and I won't be taking it out here. For me, Voltron is very stoic. I'm not really into the big open mouth look. So I know he, in the show, this has happened as well. Especially when, form blazing sword. And yeah, like he goes for a strike or something. Yeah, I definitely seen it. I just want, for me personally, I also don't want to, as much as possible, not mess up any paint, not mess up anything. That's all we'll look at for now. There's more accessories, but I'll bring them in as we go. Because just looking at them here, you could just, it's pretty close to perfect when it comes to paint and like just aesthetics. It's just like this jumps out of the 80s, just done in a classy updated way. Oh man, it's so good. These guys are so great. So I don't even before we get into them even further, I want to show you the book because it's amazing. So it says Golion on there. And I did get if you saw my unboxing, I did get the US release, which has the slipcover on the box, which has a totally different, it like provides a totally different cover, and it does say Voltron on there. This is also the box of the Japanese release, the Golion stuff. But this is a really cool book. There's a lot of great pics, behind the scenes stuff of the show. Check it out. Like what Golion probably looked like to start. Original designs. Really a nice book. There you go. There's a display stand and all the different weapons it comes with. Like some of these things, Black Lion rotary cannon, radial shotgun shoulder blaster, dual shoulder blockbuster turrets, plasma flash cannon, lava cannon, laser cannon, shooting star, triple barrel mortar cannon, shoulder cannon. Cool stuff. And again, there's more stuff, but we will take a look at that as we go. And then you got, directions on how to transform them, whatnot, how to put their weapons in their mouths. And here's the directions on putting the stand together. So as you can see, I'm not doing it myself, but there you go. That's what it would look like with all the weapons. And then we go into transformation. It's pretty good. The book is pretty easy to follow. It's very cool. The only thing I wish is that it would tell you a few things when taking out the lions, but I'll let you know what I'm talking about very shortly. And there you go. Ooh. Let's go Lion. Excellent. Nice book. Really nice. Good job there. Bandai. Looks great. So, here we go. Are you ready to go Lion and check out the individual lions? Let's do this. But before we start looking at these lions individually, I just want to say that Bandai actually included the numbers as stickers. So if you want to add them, you can. Now, at New York Comic Con, there was no stickers in their prototype box. This was something that they definitely, I think they listened to fans. There was like that one early review of the prototype that was out there, and I believe a lot of people were talking about I know at New York Comic Con they were talking about the numbers a lot. We were talking about that. So you have to place them. not very easy to put on, I have to tell you. There's a lot of, these surfaces are very slick, and these numbers are very slick, which doesn't make for a good, you can see this one I kind of messed up on the bottom just a tad. Like, it's just not easy to get them. Make sure you use a tweezer. That's like definitely a must here. I think I did an okay job. This one might be a little bit off, but you know what? It's fine. Kinda. No, it makes me crazy, but it's not that bad. The one thing that is bad is, yeah, this one couldn't get it on because it's curved here and smooth, and the sticker is just not holding. So I will have to apply a little dab of adhesive to that to get that one on, because I do love my numbers on the Lions. I think that's super, super cool to have. It adds a little something in combined mode too, I think. Okay, so let's do some Lions. Let's start with the blue Lion here. Wow, guys, these things are amazing. I don't know what to say. Sculpts are incredible. You know, just as a general, you know, just get it out there and get done. The sculpts are really nice on these guys. Classic. They just remind me of any of the, you know, like classic Voltrons that we've seen, toys, you know, from the 80s. Oh man, it's really nice. Well done. Paint apps are beautifully applied, you know, nothing wrong on this guy. It just looks really great. And if the one thing I could say is the chrome, obviously it, you know, picks up a lot of like fingerprints. There's nothing you could do about that unless you put on gloves and do this. Maybe I should have put on gloves. But yeah, I mean that'll come out, but you know, just be careful because you know there is a lot of chrome on these things. So it looks great though. I mean, it's a good combo of plastic and die cast. The die cast are, the entire legs are die cast on the leg limbs. Probably, I think in the joints there's die cast. Yeah, you can see him in there. The neck right here. Just feeling for the cold spots. So it's a lot of the limb work. This is all plastic, but it's like a good, solid plastic. Really nice. His mouth looks cool. I don't know if this missile can come up or not. It looks like it might be able to, but I'm not sure. But taking a look at these, the articulation on these, you know, head is on an interesting joint here. There's a hinge there. Thought it was like a ball, but it's not. It feels like a ball joint. Again, his mouth opens. You get good range of motion in the head there. You can tilt his head up. That's mostly from, you know, combination, but can do it. His legs, and the legs on all of these like pop out for a really good articulation here. There's a hinge in there, and you can get it outwards. And then you got ratchets in the elbows. I don't know what they're called. So in that joint. And the same thing in the back. You get the nice ratchets. And the feet are in a hinge here. So some nice articulation. The middle there's a little joint in the middle for some ab crunch. You can see it ratcheting right in there. Tail can move and turns as well. Now, here's a problem that I'm finding. So here's the hole. That looked wrong. For the combo, this is sealed in here. This comes up, this opens up, this goes down. Now, mine here, I can't get this to come up anymore. I've been trying and not happening. I don't know if there's some like release somewhere. I've been looking for it. This is a different release. But yeah, that's kind of a problem. Maybe I just don't have the finger strength to get it out. But I mean, it looks like you should be able to just push it down. I will watch some other folks' reviews and and see if anybody has a good answer to that, or if anybody here has picked us up and ran into this problem. Let me know. I'm very curious about that. It's not the biggest of deal to me because I'm gonna be keeping him in Voltron mode. As much as I think these lions are great and they look really nice and classy, this is not for me, this is not a set to display as lions. The Voltron mode is superb. So, there you go, blue lion. Oh wait, one more thing on the blue lion actually. The 4 pops up to reveal some more weaponry here, which is very cool. Check that out. How awesome is that? Very nice stuff. It's painted and everything. Very cool. Let's look at the yellow line real quick. Same deal. It's very similar. The mouth looks good. Paint on his face, everything looks nice. Articulation is the same. Oh, this is another thing that I don't want to forget about, but we'll take a look at that later. Same articulation, you know, it's got the same things going on here in the joints. Everything is good, everything works nice, feels tight. And if it does get loose, these are in with screws, so just tighten them up again. So that moves. The back is the same. Tail is the same. And also has that little bit of crunching there, ab crunch for this guy. As you can see, you can move him. You can move the front back and forth from the ankle tilt. And you can do the same thing with blue here. And this guy's weapon also, I believe, pops up. Yep. So you can get him to blast upwards. So, very cool. Actually, let's not forget their weapons. So here's Yellow Lion's nice little dagger here. You open up his mouth, and you see a little port there. You got a tab back here. I'm gonna put it on the right way. And that goes right in there. And there you go. Ah, there's his head. His head flew off. The heads do come off because you could like simulate the rocket punch in Voltron mode. So, and you can do it with his head and his feet. But there you go. That's what it looks like with the weapon in hand. Looks really nice. And let's get blue lions in there. It's really nice 3-sided dagger here. I just call these all daggers. Same deal. Port that in. This one fits nice. Look, you get the teeth go in there. Beautiful. Very cool. I always kind of liked how these guys look with these particular weapons. I don't need the extra like guns and stuff on them. You know, like it's a bit much. And you know, like here's one for. There you go. If you wanna pimp out your, if you wanna pimp out your lions, you can. I particularly don't because I don't know. I just kind of. I'm not gonna keep them this way, so it doesn't matter to me. But they're there for your, you know, enjoyment. Definitely check them out. And those are the legs. Moving on to the arm lions. Here's, you know, and these guys are significantly smaller, which I like. You already can see where the proportions of this Voltron is going. You know, like opposed to the ones from you know, the recent Playmates Legendary one, like every line was like big, and that kind of, you know, lent itself to bad proportioning, honestly, in the combined mode. Does make for great lions though. I love those lions. Said that in the review, been saying that. So cool. So here you go. Here's the red lion, again, really nice. Messed up little sticker. Just a little bit right in that corner. But yeah, great stuff here. You got a little blaster in his mouth, and this is why I was questioning the missiles in the mouths of the leg lions, is because I'm not sure if they pop up. I couldn't do it though, but these guys do. That looks really awesome. So very nice look to these lions, to this red lion here. So articulation's got this. I mean, this is mostly for Voltron mode, but he does have an ab crunch, and he does have a swivel there. The arms, again, they pop out, which is nice, and they pop back in, so you do get some nice articulation. Heads come out and rotate and go up and down. Good stuff. Articulation's nice. No ratchets in the arms, I mean the legs here of any of the arm lions, but it does feel good and tight. Again, if they do get loose, these all have screws. Get your tiny screw driver, and there you go. Probably the Phillips head. Tail rotates a little bit there. Oh, maybe I could take it right out. It's on a little bowl. But there you go. Does this guy have a little pop-out gimmick? Feel it? Something goes in. Well, I don't think it's rocket punch though. Doesn't feel it. Again, these do come out though, to like recreate a rocket punch type of effect. So let me put this guy down once. I can see if that has anything to do with anything. No. I see nothing that suggests this is anything. It does press in. Like, I want it to like shoot out its head, but I really don't either, because I don't want to I don't want to mess up any of the chrome either. So there you go. Red lion. He's nice. Oh, but he also comes with a weapon. They all do. Here's the red lion's nice weapon. These are beautiful. They're all painted. They're all well done. Oh, you don't want to drop it and ruin it. So you open that up, make sure the guns are down, and you take that in his mouth. There you go. It's kind of like a sickle. Very nice. Very nice. Green Lion's all the same, you know, you got all that head articulation, mouth. Also has the guns. All the same joints. Now does this one pop up? This one does have something there. I have to assume that that red one pops up too. It might be just jammed. Again, let's go to the videotape and see what's going on here. Yes, definitely pops up. So hold on. Ah, there you go. It comes up from the bottom there. So there you have it. All of these have a little gimmick like that. I like that. That's very cool. So nice stuff. And they all have these little tabs, as you may have seen, to get in some of those like little weapons. Does this one go? Nope. But anyway, I'm not gonna waste time on that. You get it. You put stuff in there if you want to play around with this. Don't play around with this. It's $300. Stop being crazy. Tail does move nicely on this ratchet because that's for transformation, but there you go. Really nice. Green Lion's weapon is right here. Some of silver and the green. Let's open his mouth. Ow. Teeth are pretty sharp in there. And I want to get that in there. Excellent. Really nice. They all look really good with their weapons in their mouths. It's very nicely done. I don't know, something cool about that. Let's get the big guy over here. Yeah, Black Lion's always been a favorite. So, I just should get this open a little bit here. Yeah. This one does not let me down. Beautiful paint apps. Really nicely done. I mean, I can't say enough about it. About all of these, you know, in terms of paint, it's just really nicely done. Everything looks good. Just, we'll look at that more in Voltron mode. But it's super heavy. This one has, for sure, the most die cast. Or at least it feels like it does. It's so cold. Just a good amount. The joints inside must, like, really have it. You can feel it up here. Good stuff here. The entire hind legs, yeah. Beautiful. Upper arms do not have that, but we need that for combination anyway. So, looks really good. He does have some ab crunch in here. If you want to make him longer, you can. Which is cool. Head could go up and down. There you go, really down, but that's due to combination. His mouth does open. I don't want to reveal the Voltron head just yet, but it does open. The ratchet's in there. Woo-wee! And up here, oh man. Love you, ratchets, joints. His feet are really articulated. They like go up on this hinge and they go side to side and up and down on a ball joint there. Really nicely done. You can get a lot of good posing. His legs come out again due to transformation combination. So really great. The hind legs have awesome ratchets. Wow. If that doesn't make you happy, I don't know what does. Ratchet joints are just amazing. The wings do come out, but you know what? In this classic Voltron, they usually had them just kind of like that. So, but you can open them up if you want, obviously. But we will take a look at that shortly. Right now, I'll just... Ow. Let me put him down a second. Bring in his weapon. You got some blues, some gold, some black, some silver. Very nicely done. And he does not have the tabs in his mouth, so, you know, you just open him up a tad. Don't reveal that Voltron head just yet. Oh, man. So, the things you do. So, there you go. I mean, he's just barely holding it right now. That's just more due to me. Get out of here, don't reveal. And there you go. I do like the tabs on the other ones more than this, but, you know, well, there you have it. Because it does that, so. But yeah, they all hold their weapons well. They're all great individually, you know, like, I really dig the way they look. It's just a classic Voltron lions here, you know, just really nicely realized for Soul of Chogokin here, you know, upgraded, some nice articulation, you know, they look great, you know, paint is immaculate, really, just gorgeous stuff all around. Nothing bad to say about them, except that I think together it's just a tad better. So, let's get to it. Yeah, it is Gatai time. It is time to go lion. It is time to form Voltron. So, form feet and legs. Come on. So, let's do it. Fold up the tail. Pop that in. And pop those both in. Flip up his head. I mean, we know how Voltron is supposed to go, alright? So you want to get that in. Get that in down there. That's all in. Head is ready. Let's do the same. Do the yellow lion here. Ready to roll. And form arms and body. Flip his feet up. Flip these in like that. Make sure they're all in. The legs are locked in. I think that's right. There you go. You want to turn that down like that. Now you can take off these tail pieces if you want, but they do go in as well. So flip his legs up. put that down. We're good to go. So now let's get the big guy here. What you want to do first is open up these tabs right there on his upper arms and fold up his legs into them, just like we did recently with the Combiner Playmates Legendary Defender. There you go. Now, what you want to do is turn this up first, like this. Turn this around. Take out his wings. Take them out this way. Fold them out, just so we have the wings out. Now, flip these down. And flip this down and push in. Boom. Now, the wings are gonna rest on the back here. And flip up his tail. Put his legs straight down and his hind legs all the way back. Not all the way back, but look, that's fine. So make sure his feet are pointed and down. Again, this is classic Voltron here. Alright, here we go. And it's like, man, they're so heavy. So as you saw, like, this is open already because of whatever. You do want to open up this back piece here. See if I could take it out. Not important right now because at this point, Voltron's going in. So you put that in, and this is where it gets a little scary, but there you go. That went in nicely. And then you flip that back. The first time I did it, there was like some hesitation there. It didn't want to go in. So that's always a little scary. But this time, oh no, this side. There we go. Just a little bit of force, and then you pop that in. Not even a ton of force. I am concerned that these two touching might be a little bit of a problem. Let's move the camera up a little bit, shall we? There we go. Okay, take his arms. That's a pretty deep hole there, and that goes right in. Boom. Pops in really easy. And guys, it comes out really easy too. I won't be taking them apart again, but it does pop out really easy. I would say, like, hold on to this piece when you're taking it out, just to be safe. But it does come out really easy. Also, his legs, press this button here on both of them, and then slide it right out. It's super simple. Easy peasy. This is not like, you know, this is nice engineering here when it comes to that. Really easy, well done. Okay. Head down. Line head down. And I'll form the head. Come on, guys. Bear with me. I had to do it. And flip his little his helmet wings out. And dudes, we have definitely formed Voltron. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry. And that looks amazing. This is gorgeous. I absolutely love it. Actually, you want to also extend them. Extend them. There you go. Let's move in, take a look. This looks so good. It's really well done. Beautiful. The cross, the crown, the star, all well painted on his chest. Like, just his head looks amazing. See what I'm saying? I don't really, this is Voltron head. You know, the screaming head is nice, but I'm kind of like afraid to take it out and put that in. But let's see if I could just put it over just so you can see. Nah. So, yeah, I don't want to, definitely don't want to chip any paint on his face, especially when it's like perfect here. Looks really good. Up and down. See how good like the numbers look? Gotta get that number on. Yeah, gorgeous stuff. The wings look good. Alright, so let's get the camera situated here again. What an excellent looking piece. I mean, I can't. Oh my god. And it is so heavy. It is ridiculously heavy, guys. I love it. It's all I wanted. It's all I've ever wanted, apparently. And nothing more. Gosh darn, it is heavy. And I love that. Wow. I'm just like trying to just take it all in again, you know? It's only the second time I've combined them, so the first time I really just did it just to get a feel of it. So for me, this is a big wow moment yet again, you know, this evening. Man, it's hard to compare to this feeling because this is a pretty near perfect figure, you know, of one of my favorite characters. Just excellent. Just excellent. And he stands really well. Man. Take it in, guys. Take it in. So backing up the camera here a bit just to get a good full-on shot of Voltron and looking at his proportions, it just looks fantastic. The arms are just the right size, the legs are perfect. I love the little extension in his waist there. It just makes it, you know, kind of mushroom up into his chest, and his head looks spot on, you know. It's just a really great super robust silhouette. And I mean, if you want to like push in his hands, that works too. Like either way, you know, it looks really good. Just that's Voltron, you know, like just a nice nicely realized Voltron toy from, you know, realized from the, you know, animation. I think it's great. So let's come in again here. on Voltron, and you know, start going over some articulation here. So head, you get some good movement there. You can look down, you could look up. Again, because of the way the Black Lion goes, you can get some decent range in here. So not bad there. Shoulders, you can move this joint, you can move that, so you can move him in here, which kind of breaks up the sculpt a little bit. I don't know if you really want to move that one, but the shoulder itself works fine, and it goes in and out. You could go in, up that far, and then you could go up that way. So really nice. There's, you know, articulation here in the elbow, and this does move, swivel. The top part swivels as well, so you could obviously get like that. Turn his head moves. Again, it comes out for extra articulation. Same thing on the red side. All that nice articulation is there as well. Again, this comes up. You get a little bit of a ab crunch with it, and a little bit of a waist swivel, not like a ton, because of the sculpt. Also, you can pop out his shoulders here for extra articulation. It does break up the sculpt, but if you need to do something crazy, you can pop that out. So I choose not to. I think I don't need that articulation, honestly. His wings are articulated as well. You could go up, back, down, fold them, go out that way if you need to, whatever you need to do. His legs ratchet up and back pretty well, and a little bit out. He's got thigh cut. Oof, just single joint. Awesome, but awesomely ratcheted there. Oh man, and his knees. Really good and tight. You know, you can move the front of his lion head feet, and you can, you know, ratchet it back and forth. You know, it's like an ankle rocker as well. Access that. So really good. But the whole ankle actually does rock, so you can rock it from the back as well. I find the blue one rocks a little better than the yellow, but really nice stuff here, guys. So you got a lot of range of motion there. Really, really good. For a figure like this with all the die cast, with all, you know, it is like a high-end figure that, you know, I don't know. Sometimes you don't expect it to have such good articulation. It's a combiner, you know, like, so combiners tend not to, but I think this guy, like, he can go all the way out like that. Really good. Great stuff. So that's the articulation on this guy. It's pretty amazing. Now, he comes with a few accessories. Let's start with this spear, which in the box it comes apart. And I guess you could give him two, like, little skinny swords here. It's just plastic. Chrome again. Shiny chrome and blue. So yeah, this you could definitely take apart, and you'll be able to put one on each side. But if you want to just do one, let's open up it, red lion's mouth here, and you just tab that in. And there you go. He's got a spear. It's alright. Not my favorite thing. This is the classic star shield thingy. I forget what it's called, so I'm looking it up because spinning laser blade. It's the spinning laser blade. There you go. There's the official name. If you ever wondered what this was called, it's a spinning laser blade. Traditionally goes in Green Lion's mouth. Same deal. It's got that tab. That does turn there, so if you want to just put it in that way. Close. There you go. Star shield. Well, spinning blade. I always called this a shield. I don't know. Did you guys think this was Voltron's shield growing up? So, it is what it is. It's nice. It's a nice piece. Let's get this out though. Again, chrome, plastic. Feels alright. This comes off, and it's separated in the trays. Very nice though. Finally, of course, form blazing sword. Here's his blazing sword. And I gotta say, I'm kind of, it's nice looking, but I'm kind of disappointed. I was hoping for a die-cast sword, which I get it. It would be a weapon, but I don't know. This actually feels a little flimsy. So, I'm obviously going to be displaying it with the blazing sword, but... And it does look nice. I'm not going to say it doesn't look nice. There's the logo again. Logo. His crest. The red looks good on there. And the chrome is really nice, The shape is great. But yeah, it just feels light. I feel like if this falls from anywhere, it's gonna shatter. Yeah, that's a little scary. So let's do this. Let's form blazing sword. Get it in his hand. Same deal. Tabs in, which I think is great. Transformers has that going, and there he is. He's formed his blazing sword. And he looks super, super, super cool with it. I just love, I love giant swords, especially on like super robots and combiners, whatever. Like, I just think a giant sword just like makes it. It looks really super cool with it. Excellent stuff. So, there you go, guys. There's Voltron. Should we back up again? Let's back him up. How about that? And look at him standing like a champ there. Let's just get him nicely framed there. Man, I love this, guys. No other way to put it. This is an amazing piece. I hoped it would be, and it's it's delivered. They've delivered on this. It's all I wanted. Get one awesome piece right, Bandai, for me, and I'll be happy. And you have. It's gorgeous. It's super heavy, which, you know, doesn't mean a lot to some people. It means a lot to me. It's just beautiful. Oh, you guys want some comparisons? All right. Here is the Playmates combiner. I'm not even gonna move the camera, but as you can see, he's a lot bigger than Soul of Chogokin Voltron here, and he doesn't stand well still. Actually, that wasn't the combiner. That was the that was a 14-inch. Here's the combiner, just so you see where he goes up to him. It's a big difference. And here's the Mattel SDC exclusive Voltron, Blazing Sword Voltron. I like this little piece. I really do. Very cool. And for bringing some other dude, here's some other dude. Some other dude I really like. Optimus Prime, probably number 3 after Godzilla and Voltron. But there you go, guys. There's my review. I think he's awesome again. This is a dream come true for me, honestly, like to get this guy like this. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you thought the review was good. I highly recommend this if you can afford it. It's fantastic. So please check out my Facebook page, Ultrazilla Toys. I will have pics up of this guy very soon. And if you could like, comment, subscribe here, that would be super awesome. If you can share this video, I would super appreciate that as well. And until next time, from myself, from Voltron, peace out, peeps.